guys, this is Huria, and
Homa.
we are going to discuss this drama, Aapki Izzat, because we all have been watching it, and we have a lot of thoughts on it. They're doing a fabulous job.
Yeah.
I mean,
The main two, Urva and Asin Khan, I think are doing just I think it's on a whole other level. Like Urva's acting is completely haunting and you feel for her and I think she speaks so much with her eyes. With Asin Khan, like I feel like the way he is acting in this, you for a second feel for him because you're like, does he really believe that he's the victim? Because of your facial expressions, right? Asin Khan ke, which a lot of men I feel like it's hard to
he has
take
a
that.
baby face for sure. So, and that brings me to the writer Umaira Ahmed, because I told Huma before we started I do want to talk about the author. And that's kind of one of the key features of her stories and writing, that Umaira Ahmed will find different layers even in the gray characters. So मुझे ऐसा एहसान खान का character जो is kind of one of those gray characters के, not the extreme villain, not like the hero, but kind of something in between, and you're just not, like you said, you can't make up your mind कि ये खुद
Yeah,
victim
because
है ये
because
villain
उसकी
है.
शक्ल से लग रहा है कि ये बेचारा खुद तकलीफ में है. Like he actually is like he's sitting there planning, I'm gonna kill her, but then he's you can feel it in his face. Like he's doing such a good job in the acting, and I think that credit needs to be given. Like, yeah, he's a pretty. People think he's a pretty boy and whatever, but he's actually doing such a good job in this role. Like it's
Yeah.
okay, and I think Sanya Said too, right? She
Oh
as
my
the mom.
God,
Like I think
yes.
I don't know. I
She's one
have
of the
some issues with
goats.
that character. I think they didn't do justice to her hair. Bichari ke balon ko. I don't know what they did, but kudos. She's done the whole scene sitting on her bed.
Pura drama.
Pura drama.
So all these dramas have this kind of the psychological element,
Complex, the
complex
complexity in the
characters,
characters.
the
Yeah.
layers that she can pull through, even like the villain that she can pull out, the humanity in the villain, right? There's so many other sides to him than just being bad. So it's not all black and white. There's a lot of gray in there. So we love the actors, we love their acting, we're loving the writing. So let's talk about some of the key elements kind of standing out. We grew up around like watching these stories unfold live हमारे सामने, like
Right.
friends, neighbors, aunties, all of that. Okay, it's not always, the abuse is not always very black and white. And
Right.
I love that this drama shows that kind of passive aggressiveness. Like I would love to hear our audience or somebody tell us कि जब पाकिस्तान में लड़कियां शादी करती हैं, what mindset are you coming in with now, this generation also? What does compromise mean to Pakistani women in marriage? So my second takeaway from this story was कि how normalized and accepting we are of the fact कि बंदों के तो फिर चलेंगे, बंदे शादी कर लेंगे, लेकिन when they show Beena who turns around and does the same thing to him, kind of how they translate into कि यार इसको क्या हो गया, ये क्यों भटक गई. I remember that was the dialogue उसकी जो mother
And
in law ने
Izzat, the
कहती
whole
है.
Izzat is revolved around her.
हाँ.
I wish she had not. I wish she had just left. She didn't have to demean her own character like that. I think there was a little. I don't know. For me, that wasn't necessary. She should have just gotten up and left.
पता
Purpose
क्या
for.
होता ना, I mean he ruined her इज्जत. How does she get, I mean she can leave him, that's fine, ठीक
But
है,
what
उसको
the
क्या.
Thai big at it because he was actually messing around. She was not. She could have kept her honor.
पर अगर एक बंदा वगैरह तो औरत क्यों नहीं हो सकती. When a woman is taken to that point, होता है ना आखिरी edge पे, then to that person it makes sense. Now I'm not condoning it, by the way, ये ना कि बाकी सब लोग कहें कि आप किस किस्म की पट्टियां पढ़ा रही हो. What I'm saying is I get it. Like I
You get
get
it?
it what her mindset was, and I understand when the rage is so much और आपको इतने आप hurt हो चुके होते हैं, and like I said, I've seen it happen.
Like she just wanted to burn everything down and then.
She did.
And that takes me into the other topic that I wanted to discuss was that she didn't have anybody to that listened to her, right? वो पहले जाती है अपनी well, obviously the sass is useless because she was just enabling her son and she was just like whatever जो भी मेरा बेटा कर रहा है, I'm gonna say yes to him even though that's a whole other issue. You couldn't touch that part. But my thing was her friend Shabina. Okay, मुझे उस लड़की पे बहुत गुस्सा था because she goes to her friend, right? And then the friend is instead के वो उसको like if you look at the contrast between Asim Khan's best friend and this girl's best friend, Hafiz and Shabina, it's night and day. I love Hafiz's character. I think कि वो जिस तरह उसको he shows him a mirror and he's like blunt with him and that is how real friends are, right? Like वो आपको he's telling him कि तुम नमाज तो पढ़ते नहीं हो but शादियां करते वक्त तुम्हें अल्लाह मियां याद आ गए हैं और सलाम याद आ गया, and he's constantly putting a mirror up to his face. शबीना के पास वो जाती है बताने के लिए कि आई एम गोइंग थ्रू दिस एंड दिस एंड दिस. उसको शबीना कहती है चलो आप सबका निकाल दो अपने हस्बैंड का. शबीना इंस्टेड ऑफ लिसनिंग टू हर फ्रेंड, letting her friend vent, and because sometimes you just need somebody to listen to you. So you need somebody. 'Cause she went to her mom. Her mom didn't listen to her. Her mom was like, even though she was talking in circles, the mom should have been able to realize my daughter is troubled. Something is bothering her. Let me check up on her. There's something going on in her mental health. ये तो सोचा ही नहीं ना उसको they were acting so dumb. Then she went to her best friend, and then the best friend did the same thing. In fact, best friend ने कहा कि चलो वो फेयर कर भी रहा है, कोई बात नहीं, let it go, just उसका सबका निकाल दो.
हाँ, मतलब उसका बेसिकली पॉइंट ये था कि जो तुम्हारी जिंदगी में ये डाउन फेज आ रहा है, ये तुम्हारे प्यार का सदका है. Like
because you have the house, you have the cars, you have everything else. So what else do you need?
So basically, जो उसकी तुम्हारे खावन की गर्लफ्रेंड उसके फिर वो नजर बटू है तुम्हारी शादी का. So are you team Beena? Are you kind of in the middle? Are you team Tabish?
I'm in the middle. I'm actually team Hafiz. Team Hafiz. What? I'm Team Hafiz. Hafiz in the sense I really like what he's doing, like he's really as a friend.
I'm not supporting what Beena did, but I'm so team Beena just because I'm so glad Tapish is going through this. मैं सिर्फ ये चाहती हूँ कि बंदे जो है ना वो प्लीज ये नोट कर लें कि औरतें ऐसा कर सकती हैं. So if you think that your wife is just gonna sit back and like अच्छी दूसरी बीवी आ गई, whatever, no, this can happen to you. So think 10 times before you jump into these stupid situations.
Okay, if we can leave it at that.